Welcome back to my channel, guys. This is Julene Allen Studio, and I'm Julene Allen. I am an artist, jewelry designer, and collector, and that's pretty much what this channel is all about. So today I want to work on some jewelry transformations. I went to my storage a couple of weeks back. I ran across some bracelets that I created some years back. So these bracelets and jewelry supplies were sitting in my storage for a few years. So I created these bracelets, and I noticed that I wasn't particularly fond of the quality, and I wasn't fond of the aesthetic. And so I pulled out a couple of bracelets today to transform, to give the bracelets more life and more character. Okay, so these are the bracelets that I want to work on. And let's start with the first one. This one has, as you can see, it has wooden beads, and then some glass beads, a dyed stone, and these bluish stones are ground stone that was put together to make a certain type of unique looking stone. So I think I like these stones, but I want to get rid of the wooden beads because I don't think it complements it that well. And I think I want to get rid of the glass beads right here. And then the pink stone, it's clashing. It's like it doesn't know whether it wants to be unisex or whether it's supposed to be male or for female. It just doesn't have a unifying voice here. So I definitely want to keep these beads, but probably scratch the rest of it. This bracelet, I like the natural stones, the carnelian beads, which are the reddish orange beads here. I do like the Indonesian brass bead right here that has the faux coral and the faux turquoise. But I don't like this faux turquoise bead. It's already fading, and so we want to get rid of that and possibly replace it with a natural stone. And then I think the accent beads, the silver accent beads, I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep them or not. I just want something that has a little bit more character. And both bracelets, I am going to put them on wire and give them a lobster claw attachment. So right now they're stretch bracelets, so we want to swap them out and put them on wire. Okay, so here's my idea. I found this right here, this little flower bead, and I thought it would be good. It would work out well as a pendant bead, as the focal bead on this bracelet. And then I found some Indonesian brass beads. They have like faux turquoise and coral in it. And so I'm going to incorporate that. And then I have like some miscellaneous green stones. Like they're just miscellaneous green stones in various colors. So I pulled some out that I can work, that I can possibly work with in this bracelet. I'm not gonna need all these stones, but it's a good starting point. And of course, I'm gonna incorporate these stones that have been grounded up and put back together. So the bracelet is gonna be turquoise and green, have a turquoise and green palette. So let me get to work. I am feeling this arrangement right here. You have the flower, and then the flower pendant in the middle, or focal bead, and then you have the Indonesian brass beads on the side, and then you have these ground up stone beads, and then you have I don't know what type of stone it is, and then you have more of these beads that are these mixed beads, mixed stone beads on the end. So I know I want the length of the bracelet to be 6.75. That's without the lobster claw and the jump ring. So I am going to measure it. It says it's 6.75, but once I put it on the wire, it's going to be a little shorter. It's probably going to be about 6.5. And if that's the case, then I may need to add a couple of extra beads here, but we'll see. I might need to add an extension on the bracelet as well to make it a little bit more universal. So that's probably going to be for a medium-sized wrist to almost a large wrist. But I still want to add the extension just to make it easy for the bracelet to catch on the other side when you're trying to connect it. So that's why I want to add the extension. The other bracelets I've done, they are a little bit longer, and they're probably more so for somebody with medium to large wrists, to almost being unisex, so almost being for a man as well. So I have it on wire. As I previously stated, I added the Indonesian beads, the mixed stone beads. There's a miscellaneous stone in between the mixed stone beads, C bead on the end, and I'm ready to wrap it up. Oh, and it's a little bit, I would say right at 6.75. So once I put the lobster claw and jump rings on, it'll be somewhere around 7.25 or 7.5. So this is the finished bracelet. I think it came out very nice. It has lots of character like I wanted in my bracelets. I'm always aiming for that boho, artsy, eclectic look. And so this has it. It really came together. I added some gold hardware to the bracelet as well. It came out really nice. The bracelet is 8 inches. So a little bit longer than what I wanted. I was aiming for 7.25 to 7.5. So it's definitely a bracelet for medium to large wrists. I was aiming for something that was a little bit more universal, but it's a little longer. And it's okay. It fits wrists that are like mine. So for this next bracelet, again, I'm removing this faux turquoise, and I found this this Buddha bead, and so I think I'm going to make that the focal bead. I'm going to use these Indonesian Nepal brass beads with the turquoise and coral, faux turquoise and faux coral inlay. I'm going to use that on the side of the beads, and then I am aiming for 6.75 in length, and I'm probably going to incorporate these accent beads as well. So that's the plan. So here we go. So So this is the arrangement I am going to possibly go with. This one is really simple. I think I would have rather kind of mixed it up. I think I did want to mix it up with some tiger's eye, and I forgot to add it. So I think I am going to add some tiger's eye in this. I think I like the idea because I have some tiger's eye beads, but I also have like some tiger's eye chips. So I like the idea of adding the chips. So I think that's what I'm going to do instead of adding these accent beads. So this is what I have, but I'm going to measure it. Looks like, wait, it's almost 6.75. I think I'm gonna go with this length, and I am going to add the hardware. So it looks a lot longer than what it really is. I think it's going to be a beautiful bracelet. And I think I'm going to go ahead and add some gold hardware. So I'm all finished with this one. I love the gold hardware. It gives it more warmth. It pairs well with the tiger's eye and the carnelian, and then the Buddha pendant bead or the focal bead. It just pairs well with it. Thank you for tuning in. I think these turned out lovely. I really like them. I definitely like them a lot more than the before. They're very boho, eclectic, and artsy. It definitely has more character. So don't forget to like, subscribe, so you'll get notified of all the new uploads. And by the way, this is some of my art in the background. I just released new prints. So I'll be linking or listing the links to the art, or my website rather, and links to my jewelry, my boho clothing, and my collectibles in the description below. See you next time, guys. Bye.